This week's Wine of the Week is one which I've followed really since it was launched about 7 or 8 years ago, I believe. And I wasn't always totally complimentary about this wine, the Clos de los Siete from Argentina. In the earliest vintages, the first couple of vintages, I found it was just all too much. Too ripe, too alcoholic, too much oak, too much of everything. But over the years, the wine has tamed a little bit. And this 2008 vintage, which is currently in Majestic stores at £12.99, is a really, really good bottle of wine and well priced. It's an interesting project, Clos de los Siete. It was founded by Michel Roland, a kind of super flying winemaker, along with 6 partners, all from France. And they bought a large vineyard area in Mendoza in Argentina, each to make their own wine, but each also contributing towards this big overarching brand called Clos de los Siete. This is the kind of big volume wine produced by all 7 producers, although I believe it's down to 6 now, 1 has left the group. But it's the big volume wine, whilst each still makes their own wines too. So what do you get from this 2008? Well, it really is a seriously lovely nose. There's a very fresh pencil shaving kind of note that's very aromatic. There's a lovely floral and cedar aspect to this too. Really, really nice kind of bright lifted notes, almost rose-like notes, but that's in amongst some very sweet, solid black fruit. And on the palate, wow, well listen, I mean, plum is often a fruit that wine writers and I indeed use to describe a wine, but this one is the essence of ripe, juicy black plums. It's like biting through the skin with that little touch of bitter sweetness from the skin into that sweet, juicy flesh. All of those kind of flavours are in this wine. Lovely. The oak's not too obtrusive. It adds a little bit of cream, a little bit of spice. But the wine retains lots of freshness too, lots of black cherry bite just in the finish, giving it some freshness. I think it's actually a really, really nice wine, the 2008 vintage of the Clos, or the Clos de los Siete. Alcohol 14.5, so still not exactly a shrinking violet, but a terrific wine. Majestic tell me they have slightly patchy stock at the moment, but there are a couple of thousand bottles in the country, but more will be delivered to Majestic at the start of August. So if you can't find it, make a note in your diary for the 2008 Clos de los Siete from Argentina, which at £12.99 in Majestic is my wine of the week.